Hi, folks. Welcome back as we wrap it up on the Racer Report this week with head coach Chris Hatcher as the Racers host SEMO on Saturday. But first, a couple of notes about that game at Tennessee Tech on Saturday. Record-breaking day. Katie Humphries, 46 completions. That broke the record that Casey Brockman had set twice. 46 completions in one game is amazing. He also hit on 82% of his passes, and at one point had hit 20 straight passes late first quarter into the second quarter, so a great game for Katie Humphries. And then Jeremy Harness. Of all the great receivers that have come through Murray State, no one had ever broken the record that had stood since 1967. Harvey Tanner, 6 catches. Well, Jeremy had 18 catches on Saturday night. But as he said in our post-game interview, he said he'd trade it all for a win, and hopefully the Racers can get back on track this week. But there was a record from 1967. Harvey Tanner caught 16 passes in a game. And when you think about all the great receivers that have come before you, and you know a lot of them, including Walter, who played last year, Marcus Harris before that, that record had never been broken until your 18 catches tonight.
I mean, yeah, it feels good, but I'll take a win over that record any day.
Yeah, I know you would. Well, listen, Jeremy, you guys go back to work. I still think there's a lot of good things that you guys can do this season.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of good things. I mean, we just got to, like I said earlier, we just got to come in ready to fix everybody's mistakes. Everybody got to swallow their pill and just come in, just get ready to go and be ready to fix all our mistakes for the next game.
All right, Jeremy, good luck to you next week on homecoming against SEMO.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully Jeremy and the crew will be ready to go for homecoming Saturday, and it's coming up this weekend at Murray State. 3 o'clock kick when Southeast Missouri State comes in. The Racers have won 7 of 9 at home against Southeast Missouri State, but the Red Hawks have got a new coach. They're 2-0 in the OVC. They're playing really, really good, so it's going to be a big game Saturday here at Stewart Stadium at 3 o'clock. Well, Coach, we were scoreboard watching on Saturday and watching that score come in from Cape Girardeau where SEMO beat Tennessee State 28-21. We know Tennessee State's got a talented team. It looks like Coach Tuke over there, he's doing a good thing with SEMO. They've never beaten 2 ranked teams in the same season in the history of their program. They've done it this year, and now they're coming into Murray State on Saturday, and the Racers better be ready. It's a good football team's coming in here.
Well, there's no doubt about it. We got to be ready for anybody we play right now. We're a very fragile team. We've played 3 tough opponents. We should have won last game versus Tennessee Tech, and I say should. I'm not crying over spilt milk, but we had the game won and didn't finish the ball game. But Southeast Missouri's playing at a high level, new staff. It's a team that's always matched up well with us because they run the ball so well. Even when they've had bad records, it's been one of our tougher opponents. So we're expecting a battle. Hopefully we have a big crowd. It's homecoming. And I really believe our team's going to play a lot better. If we can clean a few things up, that'd be a big feather in our cap to be able to knock this team out. But they're playing at a high level. Wouldn't be surprised to see them ranked coming in here this week.
That's right. Who's in charge of the weather, the good weather for Saturday? Is that you or me? Should I just go and take care of it?
You better go and do it right now. I need a lot of help. I got bigger fish to fry than the weather right now.
You've got enough on your plate. So we'll order up some good weather on Saturday, and we'll just get ready for a great homecoming 3 o'clock kick here at the stadium. So before we leave, let's take a look at our players of the week. And I think we had Jeremy last week. So Katie Humphries is our offensive player of the week. Amazing when I went back and looked, 20 straight completions. The Murray State record's 22 by Butch Mosby in 1993. Our defensive player of the week, DeQuinton Spraggins, number 15, a new guy out of West Point, Mississippi. He thought he had a great game, had the interception in the end zone. And then special teams, Pokey Harris had 86 return yards. Coach, you've got some players right now that are really, take a look at the game Spraggins had, the game Wade had. You got some guys that are really getting some chances, and they're producing.
We do, and some of those guys though, it's time for them to grow up more. We're having way too many mistakes to win ball games, and I said it early in the year, when you play a tough schedule like we did early, it always comes to get you somewhere along the way. Felt like it got us against Tennessee Tech, so hopefully all that's out of us. Hopefully our guys will grow up, because we really have a tough road to hoe, and we need to get some. we need to get some wins to get a little confidence and get on a run here throughout the month of October.
A win would go a long way in building some confidence for this team. So, Coach, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me, Dave.
Appreciate it. Head Coach Chris Hatcher, that's the end of this week's Racer Report. And as we leave you today, here's the voice of the Racers, Neil Bradley.
No interceptions. He essentially is in there to run the ball and facilitate the run. A little bit of a high snap to Stone. Looks to throw this time.
Pick.
Goes downfield. Is picked off by the Racers. They said nope. Or did they? What are they going to call? Incomplete or a catch?
It's a catch.
It is a catch. All right. On the season, 41. There's not much wind at all to deal with. Carson Byers ready. Here's the kick. It has the distance. It's sidewinding through, and it's good. This is a keeper by Humphreys. Big hole, 10-5, touchdown. He takes it all the way. A 24-yard run for K.D. Humphreys, and Tech was totally fooled.
Both teams have a turnover so far.
Stone barks the signals again out of shotgun. Two-step drop, retreating. They hand him for a moment. They do bring him down. He is sacked. He's right. This time, shotgun formation. Humphreys calls his own number, gets to the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. A 7-yard run, and Humphreys has his second score of the night. It's 16-10 Racers.
There for the Racers.
DeVar Griffin. It's thrown to Harness at the 7. He'll waltz into the end zone. There, I got my touchdown after all. And it's 23-17 Racers. The board, and that was about to be another one.
Well, you're really putting your defense on the spot here.
Wins right and left. Bit of a high snap. Stone's able to corral it all day to throw. Launches. He's got a man open. He couldn't get it. It's deflected. And the Racers get the interception in the end zone. Need a stop. Final minute of the third quarter. Stone has gone the distance at quarterback. Jarrett Davis had been the guy for the most part this season, other than 9 passes thrown. Stone trying to get it done. Here's the snap. They're on him immediately and slung down to the 15-yard line. Travis Taylor with the sack.
And Bishop.
Like Dave said there, Racer Day. Now Coach Fromm has me calling.
Yeah, I know.
Left side, down the sideline, they have Janowski Davis. He catches for the first down at the Tech 47-yard line. What a catch. They got time.
They got to get off the field. There we go.
They have 11 seconds on the play clock. It's a razzle-dazzle, the double reverse. Rice turns to his right, throws downfield, and it's caught by Harness at the 20, and it's a record-setting catch for Jeremy Harness. 1st and 10 Racers. Carson Byer, the holder, gets it. Perfect. Here's the kick. It has the distance. Count it! With 1:29 to go, the Racers are on top, 27-24.
The Racer Report with Chris Hatcher is brought to you by Ruth Brothers Wine and Spirits. Serving you for 50 years, Ruth Brothers with 2 locations in Paducah, Kentucky. And by Pepsi Mid-America. Share your summer picks on Twitter with #RealBigSummer. And by Campus Evolution Villages in Murray. The best in student living. Call 270-767-1818 to plan your tour and visit. And by Kentucky Community and Technical College System. Higher education begins here.